Hey, what's up, comic book fans? Welcome back to Comic Book Corner. And guys, of course, you're with me, Mike Spider Slayer. That's right, guys. Getting ready to do another comic book review. And guys, today we are talking about, bam, that's right, Injustice Gods Among Us, issue number 2. Guys, the first issue was just jaw-dropping. Lots of stuff happened in that issue already. And you're thinking, God, in issue number 2, how can they actually top this? Okay? Well, let's just say that to start, it was pretty damn good. Maybe not as dramatic as issue 1, because maybe you're kind of expecting something now since you saw it in the first issue. But nevertheless, this issue was very good. So just to let you know that at the end of issue number 1, we saw Superman flying Doomsday above the Earth, and he's trying to kill Doomsday. But literally, we know that Joker was playing a trick on him, and it really wasn't Doomsday, it was Lois. Now, once Superman reached the past the atmosphere, Lois couldn't breathe anymore. And not only was it just Lois, but it was the baby inside that she was carrying. And that means that baby and Lois has passed away. And that's how we ended the first issue. So, where we last left off is Superman bringing Lois back down from space. And he's just like, oh my God, I can't believe this. He's just in awe. And Batman has the Joker. He took him in and he goes, how could you do this to me? He's like, oh, how could you do this to him? He has nothing to do with us. He's like, it's just me and you. And Joker was like, you know what, Bats? Honestly, I was just getting quite bored with our game, and I was tired of losing. And this was so easy. And you're like, oh my God, Joker's such an asshole, you know? And at the end of the last issue, we saw that Metropolis or whatever was just getting nuked. And Green Lantern wound up saving some civilians, but there was a lot of people that died. There was something like 4 million people or something. It was a crazy, insane amount. So, Wonder Woman, Diana, wants to go check on Superman to make sure he's okay, and she's the only one that can go into the radioactive zone. And she just goes in there and she says, oh, Clark, are you okay? And the expressions on Superman's face in this series is just... You feel the pain and the anguish in him, and he's like so sad, and you just see that he's holding dead Lois there, and you're just like, oh man, you can't help but just feel the man's pain. It's just amazing, and great stuff. But he hands Lois off, and he goes, I'm off. And he's flying. I mean, you can see it here. He's flying. Green Lantern tries to stop him. He's like, don't do anything irrational, and Superman's just like, I'm not having this, you can't stop me. Breaks through his, through his construct, and he takes, Jordan rings away, and he's just doing all kinds of crazy stuff, and he's going after Joker, man. He's just going after it, and he just wants nothing to do with Joker. And Green Lantern and Hal Jordan's just like, dude, don't do it. And all of a sudden, Superman pushes Batman away. Major spoiler if you haven't seen it yet. And Superman just goes, "Blah!" And he just busts through Joker's freaking chest cavity, and it's just like, blah, right there. And the madness on his face is just like, oh my God, are you kidding me? Harley Quinn was taken in by the police, and let's just say she gets captured by Green Arrow. So this is like the secondary story in the book. And her and him have, a battle out and things like that, and they have a deep discussion. So this is like the second part of the story in the book that, you guys should read. It's not as good as the Superman and Lois thing or Joker thing, but for me, it was a decent story, and it's good to see the chemistry between Green Arrow and Harley Quinn. So we go back to the major part of the story. And I feel that this was like a Rick Grimes effect if you watch the Walking Dead talk show. And he's just hearing all the voices, all the news broadcasts. He doesn't know what to do. He just has his head down, and he's got, you know, his hair's all messed up, and he hasn't shaved in days, and he just goes off again. And basically at the end of the issue, he takes, he goes to Balia, and, you know, he takes the president, and basically what Superman is doing is he's holding a press conference at the nation's capital, and he's basically saying no more innocent lives are going to die. I don't care who you are, I'm here to stop you. So it's like no holds bar. And Diane is just in the background kind of like, okay there, Superman. I mean, Superman has gone Looney Tunes. And that is the end of the issue. Superman is just on a mission. And that's how this book actually ended. It was a great read, a fun read. I like this universe. Last week I said I wish freaking DC got some balls and killed people. Well, shit, man. In this series, you know, they've killed off 3 people. And in the regular universe, they killed off Damian. I'm like, thanks, DC. I'm like, I got my wish, I guess, you know. But this book was a fun read. Superman's gone off the deep end. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with Superman. You know, maybe this cover in the future says it all, that these two are going to battle against each other. But, guys, this is a fun read. Not as earth-shattering as the first issue. Maybe that one panel that I showed you with Superman and the Joker was. But the overall issue wasn't as earth-shattering. So I'm going to give this issue a 4 out of 5. But definitely worth the read, and I cannot wait until issue 3. So guys, tell me what you think below about this death in this particular series with the Joker. Awesome stuff, guys. So, as always, this is Mike Spider Slayer signing off. And guys, check out Dark Avenger Inc. when you get a chance. And Big Kids, I can never remember it. BKBN. That's it. Great site. You guys check that out as well. Okay, so guys, take care. I'll see you real soon. Read this book. Take care, guys. See you soon. Bye.